It's a final kit check, and these soldiers from 3 Para are making sure they've got everything they need for a month in Brecon.
Okay, head torch. Okay, with spare batteries.
Everything they need for one of the hardest selection courses they'll face. For those who pass, membership of the Patrols Platoon is the prize.
I heard good things about it, like some of the new blokes here didn't really get a choice on what they were choosing into, but it's quite lucky because I wanted to do the Patrols Carder anyway, and because I'm hoping to go for sniper in maybe a couple of years or something, and I've heard that this is the first step and the best way to get your skills and drills up to scratch.
Patrols Platoon needs men with natural soldiering skills. The platoon's role is close reconnaissance. It's dangerous work where soldiers go forward, gather information on the enemy and the ground, and report it back to the battalion.
There's a lot of responsibility on the guys. They work in small 6-man teams, so they haven't got the luxury of lots of people around them to help. Therefore, we look for the best blokes, the most confident. If suddenly your man's getting a little bit close, shot, left, right. Okay.
During 2 weeks in Brecon, soldiering skills are tested. They need to learn quickly. Patrols Platoon works in small teams. The idea is to avoid being spotted by the enemy, but if they are seen, they need to extract fast rather than stand and fight. For the Paras, that's a new way of operating.
Especially as paratroopers, that sort of offensive spirit that from day one at the training establishment is forced into them to go forward, always go forward. Yeah, it's a different role, so it's a bit where they're used to all these guys that come from the rifle platoons. Yeah, it's sort of reworking their history a bit and you know, teaching them to go back rather than forward. Yeah.
A lot of the contact drills and the way that the patrols move around is very different to what we were taught in training, because this is very differently how you handle coming in contact with enemies and just simple things like halting. It's all different hand signals.
There are also theory lessons. The soldiers learn how to look after themselves when they're living close to the enemy for days on end.
Especially when they're living underground in a subsurface OP. They can't really wash. They're going to have to pee in a bottle, take their waste away with them. It's pretty unpleasant, but that's why we're so selective in who we take.
That's why Patrols Platoon looks for something extra in its soldiers. Of the 20 starting the course, only 7 make it through.
I've just been told that I've passed the last 2 weeks and that I'm being brought into the platoon, which I'm very happy about. It's exactly what I wanted, really, and I feel like I've worked hard for it, and I think I deserve it.
For those who made it into Patrols Platoon, the hard work starts now. For those who haven't made the grade, it's back to Colchester. Charlotte Cross, Forces News, Brecon.